Okay, chat. So as you guys can see, the room needs a little work and could use some love. So we're gonna get started. We gotta pick up everything off the floor, do some sanitizing, wipe downs, cleanups, all that good stuff, vacuum in here even, get the desk organized, get the vanity nice and clean. Let's get into it. Alright, chat. Room feels better, smells better, looks better. Definitely needed that reset. Now, I just want to talk to you guys kind of like what's been going on, how the community is doing, how the group chat's doing, and I think we're doing really, really well. I initially came into this not putting any expectations on anything as far as like what's gonna happen with my channel, how far is it gonna go, what do I plan on doing with it. I just came into this wanting to have fun and wanting to have a hobby, and so far those two things have happened. I have had so much fun doing this and learning and getting over a lot of like social shyness. Bringing a camera around in public is definitely challenging and hard, especially if you're shy. However, it's definitely shown me that nobody really cares what you're doing. Are people gonna look at you? Definitely. But are people gonna tell you anything? Absolutely not. No, they're not. They're not gonna tell you anything, and if they do, hopefully it's a really good interaction like I had last weekend. But other than that, people like shouldn't really be bothering you. You know what I mean? Like they shouldn't be bothering you to kind of like kill your mood. If they do, then they're not great people. I have learned a lot about myself, and I've learned a lot about just this process so far. I kind of want to share with you how we're doing. And I kind of want to chat with you just about the first 30 days of what this has been, what I've experienced, what I've noticed, just kind of like those small little things that I haven't talked about at all, that are important to me from, you know, behind the scenes point of view, since I am like the only editor that I do everything. I have complete control over what I put out right now into the world, and I think that's very powerful, and it's very liberating for me, because a lot of the times I like to just be told, like from a work perspective, I guess, like just do this, do this, do this, and I will get it done. With this, I have had complete openness to be as creative as I want, as bubbly as I want, as much as myself, and I've been having a great time doing it. It's just been so fun and so rewarding. Even though it's not doing astronomical numbers, I don't care. Like this is the first time I've done something and I haven't just immediately wanted to be like on the top of the list, or if you know what I mean. Like I put no expectations on this. I put no boundaries or organization. I mean, I'm organized to a point, but I haven't put like crazy expectations on it to where it starts stressing me out. And I think that's what's made this so fun and made it so easy for me to learn and to be easy on myself. So like the first thing I want to talk about is our community, or like our group chat. We have currently right now 46 subscribers in the group chat. The community has actually grown a lot faster than what I thought it would. When I started, I wanted a goal of at least, because I didn't want no structure to this. I wanted at least like something to work towards, but I didn't want something like a crazy expectation put on myself to where it's going to be stressful. So I put a goal of I want 100 subscribers at the end of 2025. Not knowing how hard or how easy that was gonna be to achieve. I just thought it was a good number. Going from double digits to triple digits, I think would just be a good goal to see in its own. See, as far as like, I'm growing a community from scratch. And that's exactly what I want. I wanted to do this to create a community and to build a community. And so far we are 46 strong in the group chat. If you are not subscribed and you're watching this, please subscribe down below and join the group chat. And it seems like if we keep going at this rate, we might hit 100 by mid-year. Support the chat, join the chat. We're a great time over here. As you can see, of course, we have our 46 total subscribers, which that makes me happy. 347 views. And then it goes into like how many views each video is getting. It goes into like nitty gritty stuff. The trends, how many watch time hours, which is important for people who do want to start making money off of YouTube. Watch time hours, I believe you have to have 4,000 watch time hours in order to start, I think, making money. I'm not sure. We have a long ways to go. That was one thing that I didn't want to put over my head immediately in the beginning of obsessing over my watch time hours, because I don't know how YouTube works just yet. Right now I'm just learning how to edit, how I like to edit, and what I want in videos and things like that. So the watch time hours wasn't a big deal for me. Like I said, I was more focused on trying to grow a community and find people that like my videos. And then we'll go back. Like I said, watch time hours is super important, and this will become important to me at some point, but right now I'm just kind of letting the watch time hours grow organically. So we're at 29.3 right now, and it goes back, you can go back as far as you want, 365 days. I obviously haven't been doing this for a whole year yet. I've only been doing this for 30 days. So right here, 90 days is kind of like the sweet spot of like where I kind of want to keep my data. The top content, my best video from a watch time perspective is going to be this productive vlog, and it goes into more detail of the views it's gotten, how many watch time hours it's actually gotten on its own as an individual video, and how many subscribers that video gained. And of course it just goes down the list of from most watch time hours to the least. 34 subscribers, we can click this one. The top content comes in day one. This was my very first video. I believe this video right here, my latest drop last week's, had the most subscribers that have come from it. It's had 34 views. Luna gained 2 subscribers. I don't think that's accurate. Sorry, YouTube, but I know when I dropped my last video last week, I had 41 subscribers, and now that as I'm recording this, we have 46. So I know we've gained at least 5. So maybe I don't have it in the correct like time frame. I don't know. I don't want to question it. I'm gonna question it just a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I check this so often and I kind of obsess over it. Now what I'm kind of doing is trying to get into like the shorts. I don't really understand it yet. There's these things on YouTube. It's the long form, which is like what I'm doing right now, the long form content, and then there's the short content, which are like the shorts that you see on YouTube, just like when you're like doom scrolling. Yeah, I've done a lot of like crazy research on like YouTube stuff, and a lot of people have a sweet spot between 6-second videos, 30-second videos, and then 90-second videos. They like to keep those pretty consistent. I put out like a 39-second one and it's gotten like 33 views. However, I didn't push it out crazy, and it all depends on like the algorithm as well. So there's a whole lot of things that I'm learning still, and I'm not too comfortable doing shorts just yet, just because, I don't know, it kind of gives me TikTok. Definitely more of like an Instagram girl, but I never post on Instagram. But yeah, that's kind of like it, I guess, as far as like what I wanted to talk about with like YouTube and like kind of like the stats where we're at. And the reason I'm doing this is not to like brag. I want to be able to, a year from now, look back at this video and see how far like we've grown as a community and see like where we are at. I like data. I like to compare numbers a lot. I like to see growth, and I like to see, what's the word? Not advancements, but like I like to see progress, basically. And so I'm doing this now so that way I can thank my future self later of like, I'm glad I did this so early on. I dictated the first 30 days of me doing this, what I've learned. I've learned that I like to make long form content more than short form. I've also learned that I really enjoy being in front of a camera. I remember I got my first camera in November of 24 and I still have the SD card somewhere. I think it's in my SD holder. My very first video was supposed to be like my first 30 days with the trainer, because I do have a trainer right now and we'll get into that in a second. That was supposed to be my first drop. That was supposed to be the first thing I ever uploaded. I've had so many hiccups in this process that it is like, it's insane. So when I got the camera, of course there's those things of like, you need to learn how to hold it, you need to learn, you know, all these things, how it works, how is it gonna look good, what's the angles you need to be using, all that good stuff. Of course, so there's that beginner road bump of just getting familiar with the camera on its own. And then as that was progressing and getting better, I had to learn like what kind of editing software do I want to use. And so I used DaVinci Resolve for everything, which if you're a beginner editor, I don't recommend DaVinci Resolve. Also, you need a computer or a PC. I would probably recommend a PC. If you have a laptop and that's all you have, because that's all I have right now is a laptop, I would not recommend it using DaVinci Resolve on a laptop. I think it takes too much RAM. I don't know. I'm not IT, never have been, never will. My computer could not keep up with DaVinci Resolve. And DaVinci Resolve is a big learning curve if you're learning how to edit. But since I used that first and then I went to CapCut, it was better for me to be in CapCut, but I was glad that DaVinci Resolve kind of broke me in really hard, actually, to editing. That I was more comfortable being in CapCut versus what I probably would have been had I started with CapCut. But it was good. It's a good transition. It works better with my computer. The point of bringing this up is I've had a lot of road bumps. And just so people who see this video are thinking about creating videos or becoming YouTubers or whatever, or just you want a hobby like me and you're just trying it out, I think that I want to share some of these things just to not scare anyone off, but just so that we prepare for the unexpected. My first camera broke. I was devastated. I think I shared that in a couple videos ago. I was devastated. I had to, you know, nothing wrong with vlogging with your phone. However, it was just really hard and kind of discouraging, I guess you could say. I ended up getting a replacement, so it's all said and done, it's all good. But between DaVinci Resolve constantly crashing on my laptop, because I don't know that you need, you know, more power to run something like that. Not saying DaVinci Resolve is bad. It wasn't the software itself, it was more of like the user. Like I just am a beginner, so I don't know these things. I'm just learning as I go. So between the DaVinci Resolve crashing and me breaking my camera, and then there was something else that had happened. Oh, it was and then CapCut got canceled along with TikTok because TikTok got deleted or whatever, I don't know. But CapCut, she got thrown into the mix for nothing. And so for like a day, for like half a day, I was like, what software am I gonna use? So I had to download all these new softwares and then try to learn how to edit on these new ones. These new ones wanted me to buy their pro settings or whatever. And that was the only way that I was gonna be able to upload or export my videos, was by buying the pro version. And so I was upset about that and wasted money because I thought CapCut was gone forever. All of this to say, just please be prepared for the unexpected, because it will happen. You are going to think that you have all of your things in order just because you have organization on your side and you have your vlogs on your side and you feel comfortable in front of a camera. Like, something will come up. I remember just last week, the fourth thing that was really discouraging for me was last week I was trying to edit in CapCut, and my CapCut, my software, just constantly kept lagging. And the schedule that I have is I vlog on the weekends, and then on Sundays I do the rest of my vlogging, finish up whatever I need to get on the camera. And then Sunday night, I organize all of my raw footage. And then Monday through Thursday is all of my time to cut the raw footage, add music, add text, add effects, add whatever. And I do all of that Monday through Thursday. And then Friday, I drop my videos. So all week last week, Monday through Wednesday, like half of Wednesday, and I still have a full-time job, so it's not like I'm just doing this all day long. That's not the case. This is like a part-time job, not even lying. I put in probably about 2-3 hours a day, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, not counting the hours it takes to vlog over the weekend. So I'm probably doing like a part-time job with this of like 20 hours a week, trying to get this done. My only days off is Friday because that's my drop day, and I love it. I don't have to edit, I don't have to vlog, I don't have to record. I can just have a day to chill, and it's a Friday, so I have nothing to do after work. It's so nice. But yeah, back to the whole point of bringing that up. Since I edit Monday through Thursday, my CapCut was lagging Monday, Tuesday, and like half of Wednesday. until I finally was like, you know what, maybe I need to cut out some raw footage. Maybe it's too much and it's lagging. So I cut out probably like a good hour of raw footage. Finally started working correctly, but Wednesday I was so tired that I only maybe got like 30 minutes of editing time. And so Thursday I was going crazy. I did like 6 hours of editing. That's to cut the raw footage. That's to add music, and music, depending on how much you care about how, you know, you want your music in the video, takes quite a while. And then you have to find effects, you need to find where you want to put texts, things like that, to make the video more engaging for your viewers. And it's a lot. I mean, but it's fun. That the part of it that's fun for me is I get to be creative, and I've never seen myself as a creative person ever. I kind of want to show the chat what my goal was for this year. And I had made a whole like vision board for how I wanted 2025 to go. And so I keep it as my phone screen. So this is my screensaver. Obviously, like the body right here, this is what I wanted my dream body to look like this year for 2025, and that's why I have a personal trainer. Yeah, like this is everything that I wanted to achieve. I actually have a picture of myself just like this one for this, so I'm like kind of almost recreating my vision board. And like this is the camera that I use. I need to get a passport this year because I want to be able to like fly or go wherever without having like a piece of paper holding me back. But this right here, I stare at this little cake. I stare at it all the time because that's the big thing I want. I just want this cake in front of me. I want it to happen. I'm gonna make it happen. Everything else is like this and this too. This 444. I see this on the clock every day. I see it in like other random numbers. I see it in like books or like just like signs. Just signs everywhere. And it makes me just stay so focused, because if you don't know what the angel number 444 means, let's look it up. So according to AI Overview, seeing the angel number 444 signifies a message of strong support, guidance, and protection from your angels, indicating that you are on the right path and have found a solid foundation to build upon, often representing stability, security, and the importance of hard work to achieve your goals. Essentially, it's reassurance that you are not alone and your angels are with you. Every time I see 444, it just fuels me and it puts a fire under me each time, because I'm like, okay, that's another reassurance. Like, I'm doing the right thing. I'm doing what I need to do. I'm on the right path. I'm on the right path. It's very reassuring and calming to know that. Well, chat, I think this was a good yap sesh. It was good to talk to you guys. And to be honest, since it's Sunday and it's Super Bowl Sunday, I know every store I would try to go to is just gonna be way too busy, and I don't want to fight it. Not today. I wanted a relaxed weekend this weekend. I just wanted to talk to you guys. I just wanted to have a little convo and keep you guys updated and keep you guys involved, because without you guys, there is no community. I wanted to show you guys what you've done and, you know, how strong the community is so far and how well it's going and how happy you guys make me, because every subscriber, every view, it just makes me happy, and it makes my work all more worth it, knowing that someone out there in the world is enjoying what I'm putting out into the world. And I hope that I only put good out and only receive good back. So I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you guys. I love the chat. And if you're not subscribed to the chat, please join the group chat. We're a great time. We are glowing and growing here. I hope you had a good reset and yap with me, and I hope you guys have a great weekend, a great week, and I will see you guys in the next video.